Hello friends, and welcome to the first installment of Joe's Totally Real, Not Fake tutorials. My name is Joe, as far as you know, and today I'll be showing you how to remove an unwanted boom mic or other foreign object without the need for VFX. See the problem with this shot? No, not the haircut. Notice there's a boom mic creeping into the top of the frame. It's a little hard to see, but it is there. That's not pleasant. To fix this, we could track a paintout over the boom, but that would take longer than this video's duration suggests. There's another way to fix this that actually doesn't use VFX at all. In fact, you can eliminate this boom in less than a minute using only two editing tools. Can you guess what they are? That's right, scale and position. Sort of like that bottle of mustard in the fridge, it's easy to lose them because they're always right in front of you. First, I need to find the frame where the boom is hanging furthest into this shot. And I know that in this case it's frame 11. Then, because the boom is at the top of the frame, I like to change my anchor point to the bottom. That way, when I scale up, the boom will disappear beyond the frame edge, but the bottom of the video will stay right where it is. To change my anchor point, I press Y to switch to the pan behind tool, and then, making sure snapping is checked up here, I drag it to the bottom. And you can see it snaps. Instead of checking this box up here, you can also enable anchor point snapping by holding Command on a Mac or Control on a PC while you drag. As you can see, it's the same behavior, just a different method. Next, I'll scale this clip up by dragging this handle at the top. I'll press V to switch back to my selection tool, and then begin dragging. While I'm dragging up, I'll hold the Shift key to constrain. And I'll scale it so that that boom just barely disappears beyond the edge. That looks pretty good to me. If I want to reposition my clip along the x-axis, I can come down here to this layer in the comp, click on it, and then click P for position. Then I can adjust this x value to my liking. Or if I want to align the shot to either side, or center it again, I can use the Align panel that's right here. And if you don't see this panel on your screen, you can enable it under Window, Align. So using this panel and making sure that your layers are being aligned to the composition, you can align it to the left, to the right, or back to the middle. If I want to make fine adjustments to my scale, I can again click on my layer and then click the S key for scale. Then I can make an adjustment to this percentage. Let's see how we did. That looks pretty good to me. Minimal cropping and the boom is not visible. I give this fix an A+. How about a more difficult example? In this clip, we're dealing with a more intrusive boom shadow. This time, it's on the left side of the frame and not at the top. But don't worry, we can still fix it with the same tools. First, we'll go to our most intrusive frame. And because the shadow is on the left, we'll put our anchor point on the right. We press Y, make sure snapping is enabled, and then drag our anchor point to the right. Then we press V to switch back to selection, and finally we drag the left handle out while holding Shift to constrain. Keep going, keep going. There, perfect. No more shadow, and that ugly dumpster is gone too. Now the actor does disappear beyond the frame a little at the beginning, but then he comes right back. As we say in the industry, close enough. Okay, now time for a real challenge. Let's put on our thinking caps for this one. Again, the boom shadow is visible on the left side here, but it passes right over the main character. This is where I would suggest a change in direction. If we simply set our anchor to the right, scale out this actor entirely, and make a medium shot around these two, our workday is already over. We could go to the beach, take a stroll in the park, maybe pick up dinner from Seppi's, our favorite Italian place. Woohoo! But enough chit-chat. If we do need to keep this actor in the shot, not to worry. I'll move my anchor to the top left. Looks like it should go about there. And since this is going to be an epic scale, let's use the parameter instead of dragging. Again, click the layer, then press S. Let's just keep scaling and scaling and scaling. There we go, perfect. The actor is in frame and no shadow in sight. Changing the shot from a wide to an extreme close-up is definitely a stylistic choice, so you may have a harder time convincing the director to go for this. I like to go the "it adds emotion" route. Look at those eyes. Plus, plenty of look room in the framing. Nice. Now, notice she does start to drift off the frame at the end because of how much I scaled up, but I'm sure my client can fix that in post. I certainly hope you enjoyed this totally real tutorial. If you'd like to promote this content, be sure to use hashtag #JoesTotesRealTuts. And of course, feel free to subscribe and ding that bell if you'd like to see more. You're also more than welcome to give this video a like, or leave a comment below. Here on YouTube, we aim to serve. Thank you, and goodbye.